What is going on, everybody? And I really hope I don't repeat myself too much in this video because I've already made a video very similar to this months ago. Basically me talking about how I don't think microtransactions are as bad as people make them out to be. I will link that video in the description in case you would like to check that out. But even so, I still foresee myself repeating some of those similar points here. Although I really hope I don't, so we'll see what happens. Okay, the big controversy right now is basically Mortal Kombat 10 just came out on Tuesday. And I'm really enjoying the game so far. I'm loving it. And the funny thing is, I haven't even scratched the surface on the amount of content this game offers. And I'm enjoying the hell out of it so far. But then again, I'm also a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so I'll probably enjoy it more than other people. But be that as it may, the controversy right now is basically there are some microtransactions in the game that people are flipping their shit on. And these microtransactions are called Fatality tokens. And there's two microtransactions. There's one for 5 Fatality tokens, which is $1, and 30 Fatality tokens, which is $5. And apparently this, for some reason, is one of the worst things to happen in a game, and it's even caused some people to just completely write off the game. And it doesn't even matter how good the game is, it doesn't matter how much content the game has. It's just because it has these microtransactions, all that is null and void. All that is null and void. I will never understand that mindset. That mindset is really baffling to me. But, you know, I've been a long-time Mortal Kombat fan. Ever since the first game came out on the Super Nintendo, I've been playing all the games, and I've enjoyed most of them. I'll be honest, I would have loved something like this back in the day. If you would have told Kid Dan back in the Super Nintendo days, hey, if you give me $1, I will let you get 5 fatalities and let you do them really easy. I damn sure would have given you that $1. I would have. Because I hated the fact that, and even though I had the strategy guides, I still couldn't do these button prompts. Because a lot of the button prompts, in my opinion, were so convoluted. And the funny thing is, even NetherRealm has it basically kind of admitted to that by making the button prompts easier, starting with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and then in the last Mortal Kombat game, and in this current new one, they added in a fatality trainer that lets you basically practice fatalities. So that's basically them self-admitting that, yeah, they kind of made them hard back then. And you know, to some people, they like that. They like the challenge, and they like the fact that they can pull off some of them, and it's impressive. Now, I could see that, but at the same time, at least from my mindset as a kid, I hate the fact that I couldn't do them, and I wanted to see them. And because a lot of them, from the pictures in the strategy guide, and from when I've seen other people do them, and when I see the computer do them, they're really goddamn cool. And I would like to do them. And it just pissed me off that I could never do them. So, you know, I would have loved to have something like this back then. But, of course, back then, you couldn't have things like this. But, honestly, I don't see what the big deal is. What is the big deal about these two little microtransactions in Mortal Kombat 10? I mean, someone tell me. First off, one's $1 and one's $5. Fast food is more expensive than that. And people are acting like that these companies are basically gouging you for tens and hundreds of dollars out of your pocket. I know people like to describe these games like, oh, you're already paying the base price for this, and now you add in this, this, and this, and this, and you're already paying $150 for this. Well, yeah. If you literally add in everything, yeah, you are. But what people fail to realize is that there's a little thing called choice. Nobody is forcing you to buy these fatality tokens. They are completely 110% optional. If you don't like these fatality tokens, if you like the challenge of doing the button prompts for this, which honestly, they aren't as hard as they used to be back in the day, you can still play the game that way. Nobody's forcing you to buy these fatality tokens. They are there simply for people who don't want to learn the fatalities and just want to see them, and they basically just don't want to frustrate themselves on learning these fatalities. And you know what? That's their decision. Me personally, I wouldn't do it now because I think the button prompts are easier today. So I personally wouldn't purchase these fatality tokens myself. But I'm not going to fault somebody who wants to. I'm not. And another thing people seem to forget, or maybe they just don't know about these fatality tokens, and to be fair, I didn't know about this until I actually played the game. You can earn fatality tokens in the game. I have gotten 5 fatality tokens since I started playing Mortal Kombat 10. I earned 4 through the story, and I found 1 when buying stuff in the crypt. If you don't know what the crypt is, basically the crypt is, it's where you spend your Mortal Kombat coins that you earn in the game, and you spend them on tombs in the crypt, and you get stuff. Like, sometimes you'll get an alternate outfit, you'll get a brutality, you'll get someone else's alternate fatality, you'll get little modifiers, you'll get these tokens, you'll get concept art, music tracks, just all sorts of stuff you can get in the crypt. But you can earn these tokens in the crypt. A lot of people always made the argument against microtransactions that, oh, they're charging you for shit that you used to be able to unlock in the game. Well, guess what? You can unlock these tokens in the game. I have. I've not spent 1 dime on a microtransaction for this game, and I already have several of these tokens. So, once again, and I hate repeating myself, what is the freaking big deal? You're not being nickeled and dimed for any of your money, Sorry about that. You're not being nickeled and dimed if you don't bother with these microtransactions. That's the one point I've never understood. You don't have to buy these. They are completely optional. You don't like them? Just don't buy them and play the game normally. Nobody's forcing you to buy them. But for some reason, these little microtransactions are some of the worst things in gaming, apparently. But other stuff like not having voice chat in certain games, which, by the way, is not a choice that gamers were allowed to make. The choice was made by the developer for that example, but that's not a big deal. But $5 for 30 tokens is apparently a catastrophe. Do any of you remember when, back in the day, people bought cheat devices? They paid money to buy cheat devices like Game Shark, Game Genie, Action Replay, to basically make the game easier. I used Game Shark for Mortal Kombat 4 to do easy fatalities, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. You want to call me a noob? You could do that, that's fine. I just wanted to see the fatalities, and the button prompts were annoying for me as a kid. But I still wanted to just see the fatalities. I mean, I'm not playing these games to show off my impressive skill. I'm just playing these to have fun. And if somebody wants to just make this game easier, and they want to spend an extra few dollars for that in their own privacy, who the fuck am I to judge them? Really, who am I to judge them? And another example for this is when you go to arcades and places like Dave & Buster's. You spend money on tokens, and you use these tokens to play these games, these arcade games and other various games, to win tickets, and then you use those tickets to buy things. That's kind of like microtransactions, where you pay money to get tokens. But that stuff's been going on for decades. Probably ever since before I was even born. So, yeah, I'm sorry for going off the rails a little bit there, but I would just like someone to explain to me why the hell these Mortal Kombat Fatality tokens are terrible. and how it ruins the game and ruins the experience. Because I don't see how it does. But I would love to know why it does if you truly believe that. So, that's about it. That is the end of the video. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all later. Have a good one.